Stars of tomorrow are conquering and balling out today. We welcome you to the Mall of Asia Arena for Day 2 of the 2023 Smart NBTC National Finals presented by SM. Randolph B. Leongson on the call for our first game of a heavy 8-game schedule here at the Mall of Asia Arena. It's Batang Tiaong San Antonio facing off against Pinoy Mavs New Zealand in this Division 1 Pool D action. Again, we'd like to greet a good morning to everyone joining us here at the Mall of Asia Arena. 20 pesos lang po ang ticket natin and all proceeds go to Sisters of Mary Boys Town in Silang, Cavite. As we see the starting lineups for today's game between Batang Tiaong and Pinoy Mavs. The men to watch number 5 for Batang Tiaong, John Rex Villanueva, who waxed hot yesterday, pouring out 21 points built on 7 threes. While on Pinoy Mavs side, it's Jaire Tumaneng who had a solid 15-point and 18-rebound performance in their Super 24 game to open the festivities last night. Again, a good morning to everyone watching us in our live stream. We're live at the NBTC Facebook page. We're also being simulcasted on Smart Sports and Puso Pilipinas pages. We hope to have you and stay with us as we have a heavy 8-game slate. As we told you, games will also be occurring at the One Ecom Center as well as the Palm Coast Marina. Those will be free entrance. As we go to the action, and the ball is tipped. Tiaong controls the ball for our first possession of the game. Again, Batang Tiaong delivering the biggest upset of our Super 24 round. They came into this tournament as the 21st seed. As we saw there, a first basket for number 7. That's Kenneth Pundano to open the scoring. An early 3-0 lead. That's something that you should expect from this Batang Tiaong squad. They've been very impressive, beating Ateneo de Manila yesterday. Again, scoring the biggest upset so far of the tournament, a 64-41 shocker. As they control the ball again. Another 3 but a miss. An offensive rebound. Erratic shot, but the ball will go to Pinoy Mavs. Again, this is the Magic 12 round, Pool D action. Aside from Batang Tiaong and Pinoy Mavs, joining this group is the heavy favorites, Phil Nation Select. They will be facing against these two teams in the next 2 days. As we see here, the Pinoy Mavs on the attack. Tiaong trying to operate. Villanueva heads inside. Was interfered. A foul was given. Kenneth Pundano has been very active early on for Batang Tiaong San Antonio. You know, Batang Tiaong San Antonio are Quezon champions, but aside from John Rex Villanueva, who had the hot hand for the Quezon natives, you also have to watch number 18, Boris Marasigan. As we saw there, another 3 being scored by Batang Tiaong. A fast start for the Quezon natives. Morales. Another 3 on the way. That's good. John Rex Villanueva right on cue. A 9-0 lead for Batang Tiaong forces the hand of Coach Manhoke to call a timeout. We'll go on a break as New Zealand tries to break the dry spell.
What does it mean to change the game? Is it a single moment? Something that just happens? Or do you build it? from one court to the next.
Step back, three-pointer.
Look at Curry, man. So inspirational. Until that's just the way it is.
A hot start for Batang Tiaong San Antonio this Thursday morning as John Rex Villanueva has already made 2 of his threes while Kenneth Bundano scoring the other as their side take a 9-0 lead against Pinoy Mavs New Zealand. Again, this is Randolph Leongson on the call for today's game. A heavy 8-game slate. After this, we have Don Bosco Dumaguete facing off Team United USA. Yo Sarmiento will be on the call for that one. But we have to stay on this one as Batang Tiaong continues with the pressure. They want to keep Pinoy Mavs stifled in the early goings of this game. You know, very admirable for Batang Tiaong. I've talked to Coach December early on today, and he said that one of their players, Boris Marasigan, who was highly touted going to this tournament, he suffered the left ankle sprain in the third quarter of that game against Ateneo. He said they will try to, in a way, give him some minutes, in a way, get a feel. It's just a mild ankle sprain, but he knows that there are bigger wars ahead, especially that heavy main event game against Phil Nation Select at 5 p.m. tomorrow, possibly for the leadership of the group in a semi-final spot. But right now, Batang Tiaong will need to hurdle Pinoy Mavs, but a traveling violation will be called. Batang Tiaong refusing to lift their foot off the gas pedal in the early goings of this game. Almost a turnover there. Pinoy Mavs looking to crack their first basket. They go inside, and Jaire Tumaning, the man to watch, that big guy, will go to the line for 2. You know, if you're familiar with Coach Manu Hoque, he's one of the assistant coaches for the UP Fighting Maroons, who was really helped in a way from the dark days of the Fighting Maroons to in a way where they are now, and he hopes to bring the same grit, same glory, and same exposure to these guys from New Zealand. Of course, Pinoy Mavs New Zealand are NBTC Global Games champion from the Kiwis. This time, a miss for John Rex Villanueva leads to Pinoy Mavs, but another steal. John Rex Villanueva gets away, and that's 2. John Rex Villanueva, that's his first 2 points of the tournament. All of his baskets last night were from down under, as Batang Tiaong takes an 11-1 lead. Tumaning throws it out. A 3 is good for Andre Bautista. Finally, a field goal for the Phil Kiwis, but they're still down 11-4 with 6 minutes and 5 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Batang Tiaong tried to go inside, but Tumaning was able to telegraph that one. Pinoy Mavs now extricating. Tumaning lost the handle, and here comes Batang Tiaong. Short floater is good once again for John Rex Villanueva. He now has 10 points in this contest, outscoring the whole Pinoy Mavs squad. Pinoy Mavs, nice move there. Everything but the shot for Andre Salomon. And Batang Tiaong will look to, in a way, slow things down. Short jumper, 15-footer won't go for John Moel Morales. But Batang Tiaong just hounding on the defensive end. steal now. Completed steal for Batang Tiaong. But Aldwin Herrera loses the ball. Red Viloria calling a play. Viloria tries to go all alone, and he will shoot two from the charity stripe. Again, one of the good things about the NBTC is it allows homegrown stars, some from the local champions, and also the recruits from the international stage to, in a way, get their due exposure. We've seen coaches yesterday, like Coach Tab Baldwin, Coach Topex Robinson, take a closer look at possible recruits. They're very intrigued, and we expect more coaches to visit us here at the Mall of Asia Arena. Again, we're reminding you, 20 pesos lang po, and all proceeds go to Sisters of Mary Boys Town in Silang, Cavite. Sipin mo yun, nakapanood ka na ng mura, nakatulong ka pa. But right now, Batang Tiaong needs little help as they lead 13-6. Nice passing there, leads to a basket for that's John Giro Perez. A 9-point lead. Another miss, but there will be a foul in favor of Pinoy Mavs. I think Jair Tumaning was able to bully his way inside, but that's the matchup I'm really watching. Tumaning and John Moel Morales. Seeing how these two hefty young bigs will be able to match up against one another. But Batang Tiaong is on the run. John Giro Perez, that's Andre Salomon hacking John Renz Apor, as Apor will shoot two from the line. Apor is good on his first, pushing his side to a 10-point lead. Double-digit lead now. You know, you can't afford to really fall behind early on in these contests. And that's really the beauty of grassroots basketball. Another steal is completed for Batang Tiaong. All the way is Alan Dennis Aguila. A hot and scorching 19-6 lead for Batang Tiaong with less than 4 minutes to play. Tumaning, relentless inside, but could not get the ball to fall. That's frustrating if you're Coach Manu Hoque and Pinoy Mavs doing everything. As Coach Manu Hoque rests Andre Salomon in favor of Don Lau. They need, I think Coach is trying to get the right combination to finally get his gears going. We know Pinoy Mavs can really contend. This is their first time to make the Division 1. Players like Mason Amos, who's now with Ateneo, who's also played with Gilas, represented New Zealand back then. That was with Camp David. And who knows, we might see more recruits from New Zealand with Filipino blood making their names for themselves. We've seen one yesterday with Jair Tumaning, but we need to see more if they want to hurdle this early 19-6 onslaught for Batang Tiaong. A turnover on the Batang Tiaong side. Don Lau was stripped. And here comes Batang Tiaong. A foul will be given up. Apor will head to the... Sorry, that's just the fourth team foul for New Zealand. Tiaong is now in the penalty situation, but it's just... everything is just going the way of Batang Tiaong. Open three there for Apor. too strong. And Pinoy Mavs get the possession. Bautista gets the screen from Tumaneng. Tumaneng, strong move inside. And he heads to the line for two. Jaire Tumaneng just being a bully inside. But his shots haven't been falling. He has to earn two from the line. Tumaneng makes the first. Two of two for Jaire Tumaneng. He now has 3 points in this game. He's someone who Pinoy Mavs have been relentless going to. A steal there for Pinoy Mavs was not completed. And the ball goes to Batang Tiaong. That's just sloppy play on the side of Batang Tiaong. And Andre Bautista was happy to exploit that one. As we see more teams coming in here at the Mall of Asia Arena, they're preparing for their next games. Again, Team United USA, representatives from the East Coast facing off against Royal Star Trading Don Bosco Dumaguete after this at 9:30. At 11, that will be Team Tarlac versus University of Batangas. As a steal goes to the side of Batang Tiaong. A three won't go. Pinoy Mavs on the break. A miss there. Pinoy Mavs will keep possession with 1 minute and 33 seconds remaining. Again, we'd like to thank our main sponsors, Smart SM, Strong Realty and Development Corporation, Under Armour, and Molten. We've got tons, and I mean tons of sponsors. We'll have to mention them later on in this broadcast as Batang Tiaong completes another steal. That's Batang Tiaong's 7th steal. And Alan Aguila will head to the line for two. Sorry, that's John Giro Perez who drew the foul. Perez already has 2 points, but his first free throw was way short. You know, aside from the group stages for the next 2 days, only the top teams per pool will make it to the semifinals, and then the finals will be on Sunday. Also happening simultaneously with the national finals is the Girls Have Next tournament presented by Phil Nation Select. That's happening at Pretty Huge at SM Aura, while there will be the NBTC 3x3 tournament at the SM Music Hall on Saturday. Everything will culminate on Sunday. Again, the Girls Have Next finals will be at 9 a.m. The side events, Slam Dunk 3-point Shootout Skills Challenge, will be at 12. The Under Armour NBTC All-Star Game, where possibly Jaire Tumaneng of Pinoy Mavs can also be called up, is at 1, while the Division 2 finals is at 3, and the Division 1 finals will be at 5 as our main offing for that culmination game. Tumaneng goes 0 for 2 in that trip. Final minute. A steal there by Pinoy Mavs. Tough miss. And here comes Batang Tiaong. Too erratic pass, was able to recover. Perez pass it. Short stab for Simplicio Adame is good. 22-9 for the Quezon side. On the other end, Pinoy Mavs. A traveling will be called against Val Mercado. Tough break. And final possession, possibly, for Batang Tiaong. And you know who they're going to. John Rex Villanueva returning with 23.9 seconds remaining. I won't be surprised if another 3 will be on the way for him. 12 seconds. 3, too wild. Another opportunity is converted by Simplicio Adame. And that will do it for our first quarter. Batang Tiaong, Quezon leading 24-9 against Pinoy Mavs. This is the 2023 Smart NBTC National Finals presented by SM. We'll be right back.
When you're in moments that matter most,
Again, we're back for the second quarter of this game between Batang Tiaong Quezon, which holds a 24-9 lead against Pinoy Mavs New Zealand. Coach Manhock taking his sweet time, reminding his Swards what they need to do, because so far nothing has worked. Jairo Tumaning has been, in a way, the lone bright spot for Pinoy Mavs getting to the line, but he's also struggling from the charity stripe. He only has 4 points to lead Pinoy Mavs. Meanwhile, John Rex Villanueva, as we told you, has been scorching hot. He made his first 2 3-pointers and now has 10 points for Batang Tiaong. But Pinoy Mavs will get the first chance to write the sentence in the second canto. EJ Rebosura got away, but sorry, that's Fonzie Leyesa who got away, but couldn't put another spin on that one. They will still get another shot. Another opportunity to trim down this lead. Again, you don't want to fall behind that early. And in the group stages, in the Magic 12, every game counts. Every win counts, as only the top team per pool will advance to the semifinals. Dominic Amante could not handle that ball in that fast break. Almost leaked out for that fast break, but a turnover on the side of Batang Tiaong. Pinoy Mavs are doing everything, but the shots just ain't falling for them. On the other end, Gaa calling a shot. Gaa telling his teammates where to go. Marasigan, our first look for him at the Mall of Asia Arena. Marasigan tries the 3, rims out. Seems like Boris Marasigan is still favoring that left ankle, but Coach Rexember Baldeo said he's good to go. I won't be surprised if he rests a bit, but Marasigan gets a steal. Rosales with a floater. One-hander is good. Mark Lian Rosales with his first bucket as he puts Tiaong ahead 26-9. Three-pointer short. Tiaong on the break once again. Gaa to Rosales. Rosales will get the continuation. No, I think that would be called an offensive foul. Good effort there by Mark Lian Rosales. Pinoy Mavs try to maximize and exploit there. Good steal there by Boris Marasigan. All the way, Boris Marasigan making his presence felt to put Batang Tiaong 28-9 Another timeout on the side of Pinoy Mavs with 8 minutes to play here in the second quarter.
What does it mean to change the game? Or do you build? What does it mean?
We're back here at the 2023 Smart NBTC National Finals presented by SM, where Batang Tiaong has taken a 28-9 lead. Voris Marasigan, after suffering a right ankle sprain last night, is showing why he's one of the top recruits and one of the players to watch among the local champions. Remember, Batang Tiaong came into the tournament as 21st seed, upsetting 4 seed Ateneo 64-41 to earn their place here in Division 1, while Pinoy Mavs defeated Holy Trinity College Gensan 83-79, a squeaker. And one of the reasons how they got there was Jairo Tumaning, but Tumaning has yet to get his touches as Miguel Martinez was called for a violation there as the ball goes back to Batang Tiaong. Amante. Marasigan. Tough there. Tough break there as Mark Lihan Rosales stepped out of bounds. I really like how this Batang Tiaong side has been executing from John Mol Morales, Voris Marasigan being active on the defensive end to how they've been sharing the ball on the offensive end. Pinoy Mavs though. Nepe. Oh, tough break. Turnover. And here comes Batang Tiaong. Amante. Orchestrating their next play. Marasigan, corner 3. Short. Morales could not get the offensive board. Pinoy Mavs trying to get the fast break. And that's good. Finally breaking to the double-digit score is Pinoy Mavs. A turnover door for Batang Tiaong. 6 minutes and 24 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. A well-telegraphed pass will keep the ball to Batang Tiaong. Oh, sorry, to Pinoy Mavs. Full court pressure, very much in tow. 3 on the way. That's good. Mikara Nepe showing his touch from the outside. 28-14. Still in favor of Batang Tiaong. Amante. Marasigan tries the tray. It's good. Voris Marasigan answers right back. Marasigan showing his range. Nepe once again. He couldn't get the back-to-back. Amante. 3 on 2. Finds Morales for the lay-in. 33-14 for Batang Tiaong. A 19-point lead for the Quezon champions. Rebound there for Marasigan. Voris Marasigan doing everything for Batang Tiaong as Amante once again setting up the table. Morales. Errant pass to Amante. But they will keep possession. Things being sorted out here. And we go back to the action. Ga gave it to a corner three again for Marasigan. He wants to get that corner three. He made one earlier. Pinoy Mavs at the halfway mark. Still looking for answers. Mercado could not get it. Short stab still won't go for Mikal Maiquez. Morales against 3 defenders. But he says, let's slow things down. Amante goes to Marasigan. Ooh, nice connection almost. But Amante's pass to Marasigan. Marasigan wasn't able to cut. A turnover for Batang Tiaong. Those things they can in a way afford with holding this 19-point lead with 4 minutes and 11 seconds. But once you see Pinoy Mavs slowly making their strides, you know Coach Rexember will be fast to call timeout. And another charging foul against Mikara Nepe, sorry. As Jaire Tumaning goes back for Pinoy Mavs. They need to have that stability to dent this huge lead for Batang Tiaong. 3 is good. Another 3 for Batang Tiaong, this time from John Renz Apor. Batang Tiaong shooting 5 of 12 from 3. Marasigan gives it up. Amante finds Morales, goes back to Marasigan. Thought about the 3. Marasigan with a tough drive. Everything but the shot, but he will take 2 from the line. Two shots here for Voris Marasigan. The first is good. Voris Marasigan, he's a former UE junior warrior who transferred to San Beda Red Cubs and has committed back in November to LaSalle. He will be an asset for Coach Topex Robinson as he made both of his freebies. And he puts Batang Tiaong up by 22 points. But a 3 there by Mikara Nepe, his second for the game. 6 points for that kid. Amante once again calling the shots. Amante almost loses the ball. Finds a teammate inside. Loses grip and a turnover. Once again, Pinoy Mavs making a run. Nepe has the hot hand. Misses Tumaning with offensive board. Tumaning is good to go. 6 points for Jair Tumaning. Tiaong looking to retort. Marasigan will try for 3 again. Voris Marasigan showing that silky smooth touch from deep. Voris Marasigan leads Batang Tiaong with 9 points with 2 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Once again, Mikara Nepe, his third 3 of the game. You know, with that shooting, Voris Marasigan will try to answer no. Morales inside. Too easy. You know, we're still on the lookout for possible participants for three-point shootout. We know John Rex Villanueva should be there, but Mikara Nepe is making a case for himself. Tumaneng was blocked there by John Moel Morales. Very entertaining. Few exchanges here between the two sides, but Batang Tiaong still up by 19 points. Finally, the guys are coming out to play as John Moel Morales takes a bit of a breather. Boris Marasigan, though, he's been the star for Batang Tiaong. Pinoy Mavs will look to cut this lead. Nepe again. Nepe, another three. This one's short, but they get the board. Nepe is handing the ball again. He'll try inside. Tough shot is good for Mikara Nepe. All of his 11 points coming here in the second quarter. Marasigan. One-on-one. One-hander. Missed, but Pinoy Mavs will get the ball with 46.8 seconds remaining. Seems like the players have finally woken up as the action has picked up here in the second quarter. Nepe will try to take it again, and he will shoot two from the charity stripe. Mikara Nepe showing his array of skills. First from deep, and now his slashing abilities. He has the size. In a way, very hefty. And possibly an intriguing prospect for our coaches if they choose to pursue him. As he makes the first. Nepe. He really has that touch. Perfect 2 of 2 from the line. Just a 15-point lead for Batang Tiaong. Pinoy Mavs now with a press. Marasigan, though, quick to break, but he was erratic in passing that. Pinoy Mavs get another shot before we go to the halftime break. Nepe pulls up from three. No! Another opportunity for Pinoy Mavs. Tumaneng, hounded by 4 defenders. And a foul was given up. Carlo Baltazar will head to the line for 2 with 11.2 seconds remaining here in the first half. The first one is good for Carlo Baltazar. He can try to trim the lead down to 13, but Batang Tiaong still has a chance. Call that a jinx from the commentator. As we go to a timeout before we go to the halftime break. 11.2 seconds to play here in their second quarter.
When you're in moments that matter most.
At last, we time. Live them fully with Smart Power All 99.
For 99 pesos, get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To play.
To laugh.
To love.
Plus, unleash TikTok.
And unleash text. Live in the moments that matter most.
Today.
Pinoy Mavs New Zealand 43-29 with 11.2 seconds remaining in this very entertaining Magic 12 matchup. Division 1, Pool D rather. One final possession before we go to halftime break as Pundano goes to Villanueva. 3 is short, and that will do it for our first half as Batang Tiaong, our Quezon champions, leading by 14 points, 43-29 against Pinoy Mavs New Zealand. This is the 2023 Smart NBTC National Finals presented by SM. We'll be back after this break.
We time that matter. Spin.
Feel confidence with that ride is
It's coming over.
It's a super last basketball.
We time that matter most.
build it.
Welcome back to the 2023 Smart NBTC National Finals, where Batang Tiaong San Antonio holds a 43-29 lead against Pinoy Mavs New Zealand. Again, we take a look at the halftime stats. 13 assists for Batang Tiaong. They've been very unselfish in sharing the rock, including 8 steals. And that has allowed them to take this 14-point lead against Pinoy Mavs New Zealand. Again, Randolph B. Leongson on the call as we go to our third quarter with Batang Tiaong looking to pound and pad their lead. John Rex Villanueva, missing his first 3 of the game. He has been scorching hot to start this contest. 10 points, but he was stymied in that second quarter. Now he's getting his touches again. Aside from John Rex Villanueva, Boris Marasigan has announced his entry in that second quarter that allowed Batang Tiaong to build this considerably big lead. Pandano finds Villanueva. Villanueva takes it inside, beats the shot clock. Another good shot there for Batang Tiaong. You can call that a bailout, but the only thing important is it found the bottom of the net. Tumaneng gives it to Nepe. Mikara Nepe was blocked and the ball bounced off his the back of his head, and that brings the ball back to Batang Tiaong. Villanueva. Pandano. Villanueva again. Gives it up. 3-pointer for Alvin Herrera. It's missed. But John Moel Morales will be called for a foul. A quick update on what's happening outside of the Mall of Asia Arena. The other Division 1 Pool C action between Mapua University and Winnipeg. The Red Robins lead 38-29. Unfortunately, that's happening at Palm Coast Marina. We don't have live stream there, but the other games here at the Mall of Asia Arena and also at One Ecom Center, we all have it live. As John Rex Villanueva making a run, but he has 3 defenders before him. Mark Leon Rosales will head to the line though for 2. Again, we'd like to thank you for spending your morning with us. We're live at the SM NBTC Facebook page. We're also being simulcasted on Smart Sports. We're also being shown on Puso Pilipinas Facebook page. But of course, we'd like to have you here live in seeing the future stars of Philippine basketball here at the Mall of Asia Arena. 20 pesos lang po ang ticket and all proceeds go to Sisters of Mary Boys Town in Silang, Cavite. Sipin mo yun, nakapanood ka na ng basketball ng murang halaga, nakatulong ka pa. as Batang Tiaong keeps the basket, the possession. Pundano looking for a friend. Was telegraphed, and a steal for Pinoy Mavs. Mercado can't create the space, but he will be fouled. Again, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Smart SM, Strong Realty and Development Corporation, Under Armour, and Molten. As 2 points goes in favor of Pinoy Mavs. Slowly, they're making headways, but they need more of those to cut this lead of Batang Tiaong. Ooh, nice passing between Batang Tiaong. Three-pointer, but Pundano should have took that shot, and that led to a 24-second violation for Batang Tiaong. Pinoy Mavs is ramping up their defense. Nepe, open for three. Wild shot. Ends up in Pundano. Jonex Villanueva, always a threat from beyond the arc. Pundano finds Morales. Nice passing, leads to a lay-in. John Moel Morales with the 6th point of the contest. Expect more from him. Again, the matchup is between him and this guy, Jaire Tumaning. Tumaning though misses, and John Rex Villanueva could not find the footing. He put one up, but he was too close to the outside line. And that gives the ball back to Pinoy Mavs, New Zealand. Again, a quick update on the other games here at the Mall of Asia Arena after this. It's Royal Star Trading Don Bosco facing Team United USA. And then Team Tarlac facing University of Batangas. At 12:30, that's Sacred Heart School Ateneo de Cebu Landmasters facing Winnipeg, their second game of the day. After that, 2 p.m., UST and Dubai Patriots. PCU Das Marinas facing University of Luzon. And then in our main games, Ateneo de Manila facing Holy Trinity College Gensan. And NU Nazareth School facing Level Up, Team Abro Davao. Again, that's all live here at the Mall of Asia Arena, as Batang Tiaong would like to be the first team to score a win here in the Magic 12 group stages. Villanueva misses his three, but Morales was able to recover. A turnover though for Batang Tiaong. Ooh, nice drive there for Andre Bautista. And he will get a bonus near the midway point of the third quarter. Pinoy Mavs have been relentless, but so far every attack they had, Batang Tiaong has an answer. Andre Bautista though completes the three-point play to cut the lead down to 14. On the other end, Batang Tiaong, in a way, being threatened by a press. Morales goes to Villanueva. Corner three. A little too strong. Villanueva recovers. Shares the rock. Villanueva, this time from the top of the arc. This time overcooks it. Morales with the third opportunity. Morales, 15-footer, won't go. Fourth opportunity. Morales will take it strong, but handled by three defenders. Pinoy Mavs finally get the possession back. Tumaning though will be called for the offensive foul. He wasn't able to get to his position first before setting that screen. And now Batang Tiaong would like to Pundan almost trying to make a heady play. A three won't go. Nepe with a floater to Manning with the cleanup job. No. Batang Tiaong gets the ball back. Villanueva. Seems like he's getting more of his touches here in the second half after being largely forgotten in that second quarter. Pundano goes to his teammate, but Morales was able to recover. John Rex Villanueva, always a threat, as I told you. Pundano, corner three for Aldwin Herrera. That one's short. Tumaning with the rebound. Pinoy Mavs trying another three. Another miss. Here comes Batang Tiaong. Pundano. Morales setting up the screen. Pundano finally uses it. Morales to Aguila. Can't get the friendly bounce. Nepe being hounded there. Thought about the three. He has to give it up. To Manning against Morales. But he throws it out. Another three is missed. Batang Tiaong loses possession on that end. 3 minutes to go. A very quick third quarter for everyone. To Manning. Gives it up to Nepe. Nepe has had a drought from deep after making 2 of his first 4 shots from 3. Aguila too wild, too strong on that floater. Pinoy Mavs still down by 14 points with 2 minutes and 30 to go. Brave drive for Red Viloria ends up in the hands of Batang Tiaong as Kenneth Pundano was quick on the other end. Back to a 16-point lead for Batang Tiaong San Antonio. Nepe being guarded by John Rex Villanueva. Now he has to give it up. Andre Bautista was fouled there by John Moel Morales. Platoon substitution now being enforced by Batang Tiaong. Coach Rexember Baldeo really making the most of his rotation. He's being assisted there by his assistant coach Jaime Rivano, who is one of the referees that we're familiar with officiating the UAAP and the NCAA games. As Nepe, Mikara Nepe still struggling to get his rhythm back. Marasigan was able to corral that ball. Quick passing. Boris Marasigan on the second serving. 18-point lead for Batang Tiaong. 52-34 with a little over 1 minute left here in our third quarter. Wild shot there. Seems like a player got hurt, but he shook it off, and Dominic Amante puts his side up. As we go to a break, Batang Tiaong still leading 54-36.
What does it mean to change the game? Or do you, what does does it mean?
All 19.
We're all night.
We welcome you back to the 2023 Smart NBTC National Finals presented by SM, where Batang Tiaong San Antonio has just extended their lead to 20 after Dominic Amante's layup. But Boris Marasigan will be called for a foul with less than a minute to play. Penalty situation now for Batang Tiaong. As Mikara Nepe, he needs to get his touch back. Seems like that has plagued him, has hounded him, has caught in a bit of a funk. He goes 0 for 2. Needs to, in a way, calm himself after getting a few misses from 3. He was hot to start this game, but another turnover. Amante off the glass. Make it a 22-point lead for Batang Tiaong. Again, that's what we're saying. Mikara Nepe, another turnover after that inbounds play, and this time another turnover for Pinoy Mavs. Coach Manu Hoque needs to calm his players down a bit. They're feeling the pressure, and in a way showing their frustration with how things are operating, with how they're down big. 22 points is a very large deficit, but we still have a fourth quarter to play. That's a big block there for Batang Tiaong. Aguila gives it up. A miss. Another opportunity, and 2 more free throws with 2.3 seconds remaining in this game. Sorry, in this quarter rather. Simplicio Adame, his first trip on the line, ends up in a miss. Adame goes 0 for 2. And that will do it for the third quarter. Batang Tiaong San Antonio Quezon up by 22 big points against Pinoy Mavs New Zealand, 56-34. Stay tuned for the fourth quarter. This is the 2023 Smart NBTC National Finals presented by SM.
Spin.
Welcome back to the 2023 Smart NBTC National Finals, where Batang Tiaong leads Pinoy Mavs New Zealand 56-34. Let's take this opportunity to thank our sponsors Smart, SM, Strong Realty and Development Corporation, Under Armour, and Molten. We're also sponsored by Tecno, Regent, Ribisco, Jollibee, San Miguel Foundation, Maynila, Rebel Sports Pilipinas, Manila Kingpin, Gatorade, Swish App by NBN23, Victory Liner, Jasper Jean, Darlington Exped, Mr. Freeze, Coach E Basketball School, Lighthouse Events, and the Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas as we go to our fourth quarter in what has been an all-out domination for Batang Tiaong Quezon. Scrum there, but there will be a foul called. Again, this is a Division 1 Pool D action, Magic 12 group stages between Batang Tiaong and Pinoy Mavs New Zealand. They're joined in this pool by Phil Nation Select. Pinoy Mavs New Zealand will face Phil Nation at 3:30 p.m. at 1 Ecom Center today. Meanwhile, Batang Tiaong will meet Phil Nation at 5 p.m. tomorrow at the Mall of Asia Arena. Again, we'd like to greet a good morning to our friends watching us in our live stream. We're live at SMNBTC Facebook page, also being simulcasted on Smart Sports and Puso Pilipinas Facebook pages. But we would like to invite you here at the Mall of Asia Arena. 20 pesos lang po yung ticket natin. And all proceeds go to the Sisters of Mary Boys Town in Silang, Cavite. from now until Sunday. Isipin mo yun. Nakapanood ka na ng basketball where you'll see the future of Philippine basketball. Nakatulong ka pa. Tough drive there for Pinoy Mavs. And Don Lau will shoot 2 from the line. If there's a time for Pinoy Mavs to make a move and really cut on this deficit, in a way, it's this one. Because in this group stages, every game matters. Only the top team per pool will advance to the semifinals. And they can't afford to lose, especially by this big. 2 of 2 there for Don Lau. Adame being hounded by 3. But he will be called for the offensive foul. Batang Tiaong looks like they want to really step on Pinoy Mavs' neck, but rushing things won't get you fast. You have to gut out the final 10 minutes of this game. But Pinoy Mavs want to keep on chipping away this lead. Baltazar goes inside. Lau gives it up outside. One-hander off the glass is good for Andre Bautista. On the other end, Batang Tiaong. Marasigan says, let's calm down a bit. Ooh, erratic passing. Apor was able to recover it. Marasigan thought about the 3. Will make his move. Pull up J. Wild shot. And the ball goes back to Pinoy Mavs with 8 minutes and 17 seconds to play. Pinoy Mavs on the attack. Pull up J won't go. Another possession goes to Batang Tiaong. Apor. A miss. Third try. Another miss. But they recover. Marasigan will try from 3. That's good. Boris Marasigan. That's his third 3 of the game. Shooting 3 of 8 from downtown. But he will be called for a foul. Boris Marasigan is balling out. 14 points in this contest. As well as 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Coach Manu Hoque needs to solve that, and his answer, bringing back Jaire Tumaneng. But Tumaneng, though, he's been eerily silent in this game after putting up a solid and monster double-double performance last night. Short J is good for Pinoy Mavs' Val Mercado. 19-point lead for Batang Tiaong. Marasigan. Strong move inside. Boris Marasigan wants to put the exclamation point in this game. But Andre Salomon saying there's still time. There's still hope for Pinoy Mavs. Marasigan, he wants to have the say in this possession. Baseline jumper won't go, but the second serving, the drive is good. Boris Marasigan, it's all him in this 4th quarter. As that forces the hand of Coach Manu Hoque to call it time. Batang Tiaong leading 63-42. We'll be back.
I want to finish what I started in 2020. To what you can
NBTC National Finals presented by SM. And it has been all Voris Marasigan here in the fourth quarter. 19 points for that kid, leading Batang Tiaong over Pinoy Mavs New Zealand as they lead 63-42 with 6 minutes and 37 seconds remaining. But Pinoy Mavs need to find an answer. They need to find the tonic. Marasigan though was given a breather as John Giro Perez returns for Batang Tiaong. 21-point lead for the Quezon champions. They scored the biggest upset and they look well on their way to scoring another win. You know, we really like these stories. Local champions showing that they can hold a candle against UAP and NCAA teams and international squads. For Batang Tiaong, it's really the kind of confidence boost they need for their 5 p.m. clash against Phil Nation USA as Alan Dennis Aguila joins the scoring parade with a drive there. Again, this is a Division 1 Pool D action. Pinoy Mavs, New Zealand still has a game later today at 1 Ecom Center, facing Phil Nation at 3:30 p.m. while Batang Tiaong will prepare for their colossal matchup against Phil Nation USA at 5 p.m. Only the top team from the group will advance to the semifinals. That should be a good one. Jair Tumaning missed a free throw. Everything just going the way of Batang Tiaong. But that one ended in a miss. Almost a turnover for Pinoy Mavs. John X Villanueva, after that fiery start, didn't really need to put up much shots because Voris Marasigan was able to control the game for Batang Tiaong. Pinoy Mavs though still refusing to quit with 5 minutes and 17 seconds remaining. Two shots here for number 16, Val Mercado. 8 points so far. His first one rims out. Mercado settles for a split as the lead is back to 20 points, 65-45 in favor of Batang Tiaong San Antonio. Again, good morning to our viewers watching on our live stream at SMNBTC Facebook page, also on Smart Sports and Puso Pilipinas Facebook page. Dominic Amante loses his equilibrium that led to him being called for a traveling violation. But that is a lost possession for Pinoy Mavs. 4 minutes and 50 seconds to play. Batang Tiaong just milking the clock. Pundano gives it up. Apor gives Amante. Amante with a one-hander off the glass. No go. Nepe. Nepe thought about the three. He has yet to break his dry spell from deep. And that ends up in another turnover. Aguila to Amante. 22-point lead for Batang Tiaong. And Pinoy Mavs are just desperate to find an answer. Again, we'd like to remind you of our other games after this one. At 9:30, Yo Sarmiento on the call. Don Bosco Dumaguete facing Team United USA. Followed by Team Tarlac meeting University of Batangas. After that, at 12:30, a colossal matchup between Sacred Heart School Ateneo de Cebu facing Winnipeg. And then at 2, UST facing Dubai Patriots. At 3:30, Division 2 action, PCU Dasmariñas and University of Luzon. At 5, Ateneo de Manila facing Holy Trinity College Gensan. And in our main game at 6:30, NU Nazareth School are defending two-time champs looking for a three-peat facing Team Abro Davao. As Pinoy Mavs trying to, in a way, cut this lead to a more respectable spread. Short jumper there by Alan Aguila is missed as Nepe needing a friend. Tumaneng down low. Gives it up, but an offensive foul will be called. Again, just a forgettable second half for Pinoy Mavs as Batang Tiaong just ran away with this game. And Coach Rexember Baldeo is just giving more chances to his players to prepare for that colossal matchup against Phil Nation USA tomorrow. Rosales to Compuesto and to Sandoval, but Sandoval was stifled and New Zealand will get the ball with 2 minutes and 32 seconds to play. Again, we got an exciting schedule today and also up until Sunday, aside from our national finals, we have the Girls Have Next tournament presented by Phil Nation Select happening simultaneously at Pretty Huge and SM Aura. That will run until tomorrow. And also the 3x3 tournament at the SM Music Hall. That will be on Saturday. And also on Sunday, a full slate at 9 a.m. It will be the Girls Have Next final. At 12, the side events, 3-point shootout, slam dunk competition, skills challenge. At 1, the Under Armour NBTC All-Star Game. And then at 3, the Division 2 finals. And at 5 p.m., the Division 1 finals. As Chaire Tumaneng wants to be a part of that All-Star, but seems like New Zealand is on their way of suffering their first loss of the NBTC tournament. Batang Tiaong leading comfortably 67-49 in this Thursday morning matchup. 1 minute and 52 seconds to play in this contest. Another dominant performance for Batang Tiaong following up what's a huge upset for them in the Super 24 round over the famed 4-seed Ateneo de Manila, which features the guys like Lebron Nieto and Christian Porter. But guys like Boris Marasigan and John Rex Villanueva were able to steal the show, so to speak. Nepe, despite his struggles in the second half, I think he should merit a spot in the 3-point shootout. He has shown that he has the touch. Unfortunately, that has abandoned him in the second half. That has led to Batang Tiaong building this huge 67-49 lead. Let's see if he can recapture his touch in the free throw line. Unfortunately, that's still a no-go. It's one of the lessons that this kid might get after this game. Still heads up for Pinoy Mavs. a great effort from them. Unfortunately, Batang Tiaong was just too feisty, too relentless in their attack that has allowed them to build this 17-point lead with 1 minute and 8 seconds remaining as Coach Rexember Baldejo has emptied his bench and giving more chances for his other players. Floater is missed there by Jerome Samuel Gaa. Nepe. Another miss. Tumaneng will get 2 and will have a chance to get the bonus. That's really one thing that you should love about these kids is like the lead is that big, but they refuse to quit. As long as there's time on the clock, there's still a game to play, and they want to trim the lead down to as low as they could. As Jairet Tumaneng brings the lead down to 14, he has 12 points, but was just thoroughly outplayed by guys like Boris Marasigan and John Moel Morales. Batang Tiaong will keep the basketball with 30.7 seconds remaining. Again, we thank you for joining us here in our live stream at NBTC and Smart Sports. We're also live on Puso Philippines, but we invite you here at the Mall of Asia Arena. 20 pesos lang po ang ticket for the Sisters of Mary Boys Town in Silang, Cavite. And we'd like to thank our sponsors Smart, SM, Strong Realty and Development Corporation, Under Armour, and Molten. As Batang Tiaong San Antonio are Quezon champions, our local qualifying tournament champions from Quezon, beating Pinoy Mavs, our NBTC Global Games champion from New Zealand. And Batang Tiaong will just let the clock bleed as they will take this 67-53 win. A huge victory for Batang Tiaong in this Division 1 Pool D matchup. Again, the final score 67-53 for Batang Tiaong San Antonio, beating Pinoy Mavs ahead of their face-off against Philam USA tomorrow. Impressive performance from these kids. John Rex Villanueva, Boris Marasigan, and John Moel Morales making their presence felt. We'll be back.